Welcome, sweet yogis. My name is Sarah. Thank you for joining me today on the mat. Today we'll be working through a heart and hip flow. It's my favorite to teach and my favorite to practice because it opens us up and it lets us be able to receive. So receiving love, receiving kindness, receiving energy, so that we keep moving forward, even in the midst of chaos. Let's start in seated. So you're in seated and you can take full lotus or half lotus. Some of us always have that leg that's the bad leg, right, that we never use first. So let's reset the neural pathway and let's take the left foot on top. If you always take lotus with the right foot in the hip crease, let's switch to the left. Just to bring a little novelty into the practice today. All right, and today we're going to treat ourselves like a small child. So we are nurturing her, we are caring for her, we are telling her she is absolutely perfect, regardless of flaws, regardless of whatever is going on. Just say it to yourself. I am right where I need to be. Breathe it in, believe it. Breathe it out. Anything that doubts it or says it isn't true, breathe in. Breathe out. And one more time, breathe in. I'm right where I need to be. And breathe out. So just a little size tidbit here. When you are seated, make sure we're not leaning too far forward or too far back, or we're finding like a rounding. We want to stay pretty lifted. So if you can visualize your tailbone has a string on it and like under your ground, you're being pulled, right? So you're being pulled down, but you're also being pulled up like a marionette. So our spine is experiencing space between each of the vertebrae. That's called axial extension. That's some magic right there. It's preparing you to move, not only on your mat, but in your world. All right. And just a moment, feel the space in between the vertebrae. And if you can't really feel it, take a deep breath in, elongate. You feel it? And on your exhale, soften, settle. And it's subtle. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. A couple more times here, I'll share a little story about my daughter. So my daughter's 4, and whenever she draws a picture, she mutters to herself, and nobody else can hear her but me, but she said, "There, perfect." Every single time, "There, perfect." And so I thought, what a cool parallel to our practice as mothers or parents. Today I'm going to do something, and when I'm finished, I'm just going to leave it there as perfect. And it's not going to be because it wasn't flawed or messy. It'll be because that was our best, right? And that was absolutely enough. So however you show up to your mat, it's the best, it's enough. Let's flow to live tele-yoga and start with embers. I'll get you just a moment to get there. And we'll start in child's pose. So your big toes touching, your knees are pretty wide. And your hands are forward. Sit your hips back on your heels and take some deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Staying where you are in child's pose, I want you to feel this 3-part breath. It's called Durga breath. So take a deep breath in through your nose. You're filling up your belly. So your belly is expanding. Your ribs are moving east to west, and then your chest is lifting. On your out breath, we're sinking and softening the chest, the rib cage, the belly into the earth. So each revolution, you're going to get a little bit deeper. Try it again. Deep breath in. Find that length of your spine. Widening of your belly, of your ribs. On your exhale, fold. One more big breath in here in child's pose. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. All right, push into your hands. Find your perfect alignment. And we want this place to be where you don't have too much extension in your wrist. We want to keep shoulder over wrist. Fingers engaged, palms engaged, belly in. This is box pose. And we'll take the left leg back, flex the foot, so we have this beautiful plantar flexion, and then take this left foot across your body. Hit the wall. And then lean the hips back. Beautiful. Let's take it back up, extend. And this time we'll take our right arm to the sky. Thumb is pointing up. Deep breath in, your belly's engaged here. We're focusing almost entirely on our abdominals. Big breath in. And then on your out breath, hand down, knee down. Find your sturdy base. Find your foundation, your center. Pull your navel up and in. Knit your ribs back. Extend your right leg this time. Flex the foot. And you're getting into the transverse abdominis, that big muscle group that pulls your pelvis and your lower belly in. We'll take it all the way across the body to the left. And then shift the weight of your hips back so you can feel the stretch in your calf. Countering all the closing that we do all day long. And without judgment, open. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Extend the right leg, left arm. Thumb up. Notice your core. Notice what's activating. Notice what might be glitching. Notice what might already be shaking. Beautiful. And then hand down, knee down. Curl under your toes. We'll lift the knees just 1 inch up off the earth. So you're lifted in such a way that you almost have to pull your hands back towards your knees. So energetically, your hands are moving back, energetically, not actually. And your knees are moving forward. And in doing so, you're firing up the core in maybe a way you haven't yet today. Take 3 breaths here. Last breath. And then curl under your toes, slowly roll back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. This, my friends, is my favorite pose. Whenever I practice, it's the first down dog because I just yawn the body open. Yawn the backs of your knees, yawn your shoulders, let your head go. You are here, you are right on time, and you are perfect as you are. Beautiful. Let's move right into our first flow, Sun A. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. On your exhale, let's just take a little stroll to the top of our mat. Beautiful. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Rooting to rise, so you have to really bend those knees to get up. Squeeze your glutes at the top, hands to heart. I'm right where I need to be. Beautiful, arms down. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, we'll walk it back this first time around. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, inhale, push into the tops of your feet, lift your knees. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, let's take it again. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or float, you're at the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha means half. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up again. Hands to heart. I'm right on time. Breathe it in, believe it. Breathe out anything that doesn't. Arms at side body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, walk or float it back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Curl under your toes. Send the hips high, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. On your exhale, let's float it forward to chair. So we're coming right up into chair. Your knees are pretty bent. If you have lordosis, if you're pregnant, separate your feet pretty wide to make room for your belly. I am not pregnant, but I wish so much love to all of you mamas who are. If you need any modifications along the way, I invite you to send me a private message or comment on any videos for modifications or contraindications. Hands back, heels up. And now we're starting to fire up the largest muscles in our body, so your heart rate's going to increase just a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Interlace your hands behind you. Take your gaze up. Right heel down, left knee up. Standing knee raise. And then we'll slowly start to teeter our weight forward of our chest, Bend your right knee, plant your left foot. Arms up, look up, crescent. Beautiful, breathe in. On your exhale, runner stretch, hand moves to the inside of the right foot. Left hand down, right arm up, dragonfly twist. Beautiful, right hand down. We'll take this right leg to one leg plank and hold. Not because you necessarily want to, but because you can. Beautiful, both feet down, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or float. Top of your mat. Sink right back into chair pose. You're even a little bit lower this time. Hands back, shoulders engaged, toes. Heels are high, interlace your fingers. Left heel down, right knee up. Slowly start to tip your weight forward. Extend your right leg, bend your left knee. Crescent. Beautiful. Breathe in. On your exhale, hands to the inside of your left foot. And with your right palm where it is, take your left arm to the sky for dragonfly twist. And your gaze can follow your hand in any yoga posture. Beautiful. Both hands down. Left foot back, one leg plank, hold. Both feet down, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Adho Mukha, big exhale through the nose or mouth. Beautiful, inhale, right leg up. We'll take it all the way through for crescent lunge. Hands go back, chest goes forward. Slowly start to shift your weight into the four corners of your right foot. Warrior three. Warrior three with your arms behind you. Allow for so much wobble. Beautiful. We'll move this right into a standing knee raise. Pull it in. Keep your right hand on your knee, left arm back. And from here you can also grab your outside edge of your your left foot for dancing Shiva. Beautiful dancing Shiva. Maintaining a twist. We'll come all the way back down. Left hand down, right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. And this is revolved Ardha. So you're having almost like scissor legs, right? So your left leg is up still, and you're twisted to the opposite side. Beautiful. Micro bend the front knee. Land it. Back knee down, top of the back foot down, arms up, look up. Anjaneyasana. Beautiful. Take both hands down. Curl under the left toes. Right foot steps back. Take a vinyasa, or you can also move it right into down dog. You can skip vinyasas if you don't need them. Beautiful breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Rise up, crescent lunge. Navel in, knit your ribs back so everything's laced up. Everything's lifted. Take your arms back, shift your weight forward, belly in, pelvis tucked, warrior three. Your arms are taking a mudra back here. Palms are touching, fingers interlaced. And then slowly bring it up for standing knee raise. With your left hand rooted on your knee, on the outside edge of your foot, we open up to the right for dancing Shiva. So much wobble. Beautiful, pull the left knee back in. We'll take the right hand down for Pravrita Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon. Beautiful. Revolved half moon, step the right foot back. Drop the back knee, top of the foot down, arms up, look up. Anjaneyasana. Getting into the psoas here without compressing the lower back. Both hands down, beautifully done. Back foot meets the front foot in plank. And we'll take 5 deep diaphragmatic breaths in plank. Again, not because you particularly want to, but because you can. And however it looks is perfect. Down dog. All right. Here we go. Inhale, right leg up. On your exhale, knee to nose, chin or chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Dial down the back foot, arms up, reach up. Externally rotate the front leg as we lift. Exhale, hinge, hover. Again, lift. Hover. Let your arms just kind of fly through this like a dance. Breathe in. Breathe out. Detox your breath. Breathe in. Rinse, squeeze like a sponge your organs. One more time. Beautiful. Roll into warrior two. Open up. Widen your gate. External rotation here and here. Hips and shoulders. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Reverse. To side angle. Left hand is up. Beautiful. And then we'll take both hands down to the inside of this right leg. And from here we get to arm balance. So right shoulder underneath your right knee. Gonna find some space to wiggle there. Plant both hands. Shift your weight forward into your palms. Fly. Coming out of Ekapada Kunyasana 2. Back knee down, top of the foot down. Hips go back. Half split. Beautiful. All the weight is in your right foot. Standing split. Time. Nose to knee, chin to shin. You can wrap your arms around the back of your right ankle. You can also hop up into some handstands here if it serves you. Breathe in. On your exhale, we'll take knee to knee for Shiva squat, hands to heart. If you fall out, get right back up. Heel to glute, bend deep into this right knee, hip will go back. Check in. Beautiful, pull that left knee into the chest. And then cross it over, so you're in like a wonky crisscross leg. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful, halfway lift. Uncross your feet. Plant your hands. Step your feet or jump your feet back. Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Down dog. Left side, left leg up. Knee to nose. Bring it up. Bring it forward. Bring it up. Step it through. Warrior one. Exhale, hinge. Again, up. Your arms are pretty loose here. Exhale, fold. Like you're getting stagnant energy out. Up. On the out breath, you let it go. Again, up. And out. We move it up. That's prana. Out. One more time. Inhale up. Warrior two. Hold. Get a little bit lower than you would. And to navigate through that, you have to widen your gate. Flip your front palm, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Beautiful, both hands down. All right, from here, again, another chance to fly, or you can stay right here where you are. Left shoulder underneath your left knee. Plant your hands. You see how my elbows start to bend like I'm going into Chaturanga? That's where we're headed. Ekapada Kunyasana 2. Active feet, active legs, so you can take flight. Beautiful. Come back to center. Drop the back knee, top of the foot down. Shift your hips back, half split. Beautiful, look up. And we'll take all of our weight into our left foot. Standing split. Sometimes we do this with a closed hip. Sometimes we open it. Either way, whatever feels best for your body is okay with me. And if you want to wrap an arm around a leg, you can. If you want to handstand, up you go. Make sure you're engaging your bandhas. Those are those energy locks. Breathe in. On your out breath, knee to knee, hands to heart. Bring it up. Pull the heel to the quad. The glute. Belly in, shoulders back. Stand up. Standing knee raise. Beautiful, and then we'll find that cross. Inhale, arms up. Whoa. Exhale, arms down. Face down. Beautiful. Halfway lift, unravel. And then we'll find Lavasana, low yogi squat. And it's here I want to give you some space to play. So if you've never done a tripod headstand before, I want you to follow me up to tripod where we put our knees to our chest and then stop. There's no reason to get upside down if you don't want to. If you know where we're going, please go there. So crow. Big hands, flatten them out. That's your sturdy base. All the weight's in your hands. Knees will come as high as they can on the arms. Look forward, that's where you're headed. Pull both heels up. And then drop the crown of your head. Stay here, pull your knees to your chest. You can also take it all the way up. Stay here for as long as you like. And you can come out all different kinds of ways, but see if you can do it with a bit of control. Leave your head down when you get here, rabbit. Hands to your heels, lift your hips. Roll back. Hands down, lift up. Take your arms all the way up. On your exhale, side drip over to the right. Beautiful, inhale up. Side drip to the left. Beautiful, inhale up. Hands to heart. Take your hands to your heart, feel your heartbeat, close your eyes, and say to yourself, I'm perfect, just as I showed up today. Beautiful, let's move it to the mat, sweet yogis. Plant your hands, curl into your toes. Take the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, and you can stay here, you can flip. I'll flip today, feeling pretty open. Right knee's bent, ball of the foot is on the mat, left leg's extended. Flip it back over. Right leg up. And bring it through for half pigeon. So if you go to yoga classes, sometimes they'll say, take your shin parallel to the top of your mat. Don't do that. Go to where you're uncomfortably comfortable, but don't try to fit this pose into a box. Because for most of us, that's never going to happen. So mine's at about 45 degrees. Maybe yours is more, maybe yours is less. Find your edge, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll be here for a minute. Beautiful. Beautiful, flicker your eyes open. Let's make this pose something different than what it is. So you can stay here, you're more than welcome. But if you're ready, which you probably are, bend your back leg and see if you can reach it with your left hand. Maybe, just maybe that foot fits like a puzzle piece to the crook of your elbow. And maybe, if you've been coming for a while and taking these classes, you find some connection here hand to hand. Look up. Notice when the breath gets rigid. See if you can send some fluidity and intention there. Beautiful. Slowly let go. Curl into your left toes. Let's send the right leg up. Fan it open left. Fan it open right. Feeling all of that joint mobility. Right foot meets the left foot. Beautiful. Left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. We'll slowly start to flip our dog. Left knee bent. Right leg straight. Beautiful. Flip it back. Left leg up. Left leg through. Half pigeon. A minute. Breathe in. Breathe out and fold. And my forearms go down. If your shoulders go down or your chest goes down, go as deep as this pose as you need to today. Your breath is fluid, a celebration of your life, of your message to yourself. Check in with it often as you roll up your mat today. I'm right where I need to be. I'm perfect exactly as I showed up today. Beautiful. Let's flicker our eyes open. Stay here if you need another variation. Slowly start to lift up. So your hip points are pretty even here. Bend the back leg. See if you can catch it with your right hand. Maybe you can find the crook of your elbow. One side's going to be a little different. This is my tighter side. No judgment. Left arm up. Catch something. Look up. Beautiful. And we'll slowly start to exit this posture, moving slow, almost like you're moving through water. Right leg is going to lift you. Beautiful. Take that left leg all the way up to the sky. Take it right. Beautiful. Take it to the left, all the way around. Half circle. Left foot meets the right. All right. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. On your exhale, let's jump it through to seated. And we'll take both feet out in front of us. The music shut off. Paschimottanasana. So you have both feet out in front of you. Your feet are flexed, right? Wiggle them out, shake them out, pat them out if you need to. And then take your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your feet. If you can't grab your feet, grab your ankles. If you can't grab your ankles, just fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Inhale, look up. On your exhale, we'll come all the way down flat on our mat. Flat on your mat we go. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Thank your body and your mind and your breath for carrying you through your practice today and just essentially for showing up. It's big. Tee out your arms. Breathe in. Exhale and drop your knees to the left. Look right. Back to center we go. Breathe in. Exhale to the right. Look left. Beautiful. Bring it to center. Take your feet up. Big breath. Bend your knees. Plant your heels as close as you can to your sits bones, arms at your side body. Inhale, lift up from the lower vertebrae, coming all the way up to the shoulders. Interlace your hands underneath you. This bridge. You can also take your hands underneath your hips, right under your sacrum. Lift up just a bit. Remove your hands, bone by bone, come on down. If you want to take that again, we can take bridge one more time, or we can move right into full wheel. So again, bone by bone, you come up if you're moving into bridge. Arms up, bend your wrists, bend your elbows, plant your hands. Pushing into your feet, we slowly start to leverage our weight by peeling up from the lower pelvis. All of the bones of the vertebrae are lifting bottom to top. Then we come to the crown of our head. Maybe that's where we stay. When you're ready, push up. Straighten your hands, walk your feet towards you. At least 5 breaths here. Beautiful. Drop your head first. Tuck your chin slow. Bone by bone, let's come on down. Pull your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Forehead to meet your knees. All right. Shavasana. So your feet are pretty wide. As wide as you can get them, even maybe off of your mat. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Breathe and rest. I'll drop you into a little meditation here, only for about 5 minutes. All right? 5 minutes. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. If you get interrupted, know that that's okay. Try to take any frustrations of the external away and just let your body rest. If you need to hold a baby to do that, let your body rest. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Breathe, rest, inner peace. to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes.
Darling.
Bring your awareness back into the room. And however you showed up today, I want you to whisper to yourself there, perfect. With no expectation or outcome of your practice, you breathed and you moved on your mat. And that's enough. That's perfect. Bring your knees to chest, roll to your favorite side. Pick 3 gratitudes, just 3 things you're thankful for, big or small. And then push into the earth. Meet me in Sukhasana. This time put the dominant foot on top for half lotus. And we'll take chin mudra because now we're ready to give, right? We received. We were open, now we're going to give. Mudras, thumb and pointer finger, that's a mudra. And it's just a connection. It's symbolic of this unity between your body and your mind. So we'll place them on our knees, palms down. Big breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, gather up your energy, take it with you. On a slow exhale, hands meet your heart. Anjali Mudra. And from my heart to yours, all my light, all my blessings, and all my love. Namaste.